Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Good news! Well, it seems like this afternoon I'm full of good news, but good news for some, but bad news for others. So I guess this is good news for some, but But anyway, good news for me. Let's put it this way, and for us. I know we are on the same page here. Ukraine turned off the oil pipeline that was transiting its country from Russia towards Czech Republic, Slovakia and Hungary because the Russians were not able to pay the transit fees due to the sanctions, and instead Hungary and I think it was Czech Republic as well, they paid. I don't know how they got the money from the Russians and whatever happened, but they paid, so now they get it. So this is the news that the Ukrainians got the money because they can't help anybody. They require everybody's help and support, money and weapons and everything. But when it's about them, no, you gotta pay. You don't pay. Don't pay. That's it. They're very, very business oriented, these guys. So this article comes from the New Voice of Ukraine from 12th of August 2022. Ukraine resumes transit of Russian oil to Europe. Yay! Remember when the Americans were telling the Germans, and the Europeans in general, and the Germans in particular, that they exposed themselves to Russian blackmail if they will have these pipelines open, which was gas and oil. But how about the countries that transit, that have this pipeline transit their territory? How about those? And this one was a clear example of Ukraine, who doesn't have the oil, doesn't own the oil. It's just the pipeline that goes over. They decide tomorrow, we do what we want, or we turn it off. Couldn't that be used as a blackmail? So it wasn't actually not only the Russians who could turn off the gas. It could have been the intermediaries, the countries in between until it got to Germany. Unless you talk about the Nord Stream 2, right? Doesn't that go through the Baltic, underneath the Baltic Sea and so on? It's a different story. But in this case, and many other cases, you have these pipes that cross certain territories before they get to the customer. So couldn't those countries possibly blackmail the same way Russia could blackmail? This was an example. Didn't pay? Turn off. Oh, you don't do what I want? Turn off. Like the Russians, right? They said the Russians could do that. Why the Ukrainians couldn't? They just did. And Ukraine wants everybody, not Ukraine. When I'm talking about Ukraine, I'm talking about this clique of people on top that are from a certain, and they belong and listen to other people from outside. And the Ukrainian people, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about these two groups, these ones and the sponsors from outside Ukraine. So I'm talking about these guys here. No. Everybody help us. Yes. When it's about us helping you, no, you gotta pay. So, Ukraine's national oil transit company, Uktrans-Nafta, has resumed the transportation of Russian oil through the Ukrainian section of the Druzhba oil pipeline to Slovakia and Hungary, according to a press release by national oil company Naftogaz on August 11th. So Ukranavsta had initially ceased transit of Russian oil through the Druzhba oil pipeline on August 4 due to the failure of the Russian state-owned Transneft, let's see what they're going to say about that, pipeline transport company to pay an advance payment for transportation. And I will add, due to the sanctions imposed by those guys. So it was a technicality. It was not the guys that didn't want to. They sent the money, but it was not processed. Well, I got a little bit more memory and attention span than 3 minutes. So I remember what they said yesterday at least, right? We do that. The agreement between Uktrans-Nafta and Transneft on the provision of transportation services calls for 100% advance payment for transit. Ooh, give me the money first, show me the money and then we talk. These are businessmen, man. Business people, my bad. I apologize. I'm going to do 10 push-ups and then come back and talk to you. Since no funds were received from Transneft, the Hungarian oil company MOL, MOL, which is the main consumer of oil transported through the southern branch of the Druzhba main oil pipeline, took the obligation to pay for the transit of Russian oil, Naftogaz said. And I'm quoting, on August 10, Ukrtransnafta received payment for transportation services from the Hungarian oil company MOL, and after the funds were credited to the account, it resumed oil transportation throughout the Ukrainian section of the pipeline at 4:30 p.m. Kiev time. Get out of here. They try to give the pretense that they are, ein Mann, ein Wort, a man, a word. I mean, if I said something, it's clear right there. We know better. So, Naftogaz added that at the moment, Ukrtransnafta had no information regarding transit payments from the Czech Republic. Oh my God, Czech, and neither has it received an official letter from Transneft regarding transit to the Czech Republic to be paid by the MERO, the operator of the Druzhba pipeline section in that country. Czech Republic, why don't you ask for those military equipment that you said you're going to give them, or you gave them? How about that? Did they pay for that, or they will pay later? You see, with this, friends, thanks but no thanks. Remember, my first my sensors got a little bit roughed up or touched a little bit when these weasels in Kiev, they called on the communist Justin Trudeau to make sure that the turbine that was fixed here in Canada. In Canada, and sent back for the pipeline for the gas to be Nord Stream Pipeline 1. So Ukrainians told the Canadians, don't give it back. So the gas cannot be transferred to Germany. They didn't give a shit about the German people. This is those guys, those beautiful guys that everybody else is jumping to help. And those are the heroes, the new heroes. Here, you didn't pay? Out right now, boom. You paid? Okay, turn it on. Oh, you didn't pay, Czech Republic? Now, these are your friends, huh? These are your friends. I thought that, I help you here, you help me here. No, it's only you help me here, and I don't help you here or anywhere else. But unfortunately, the Ukrainian people are helping those guys with them dying every day for something that's in between some other interest. That's what's happening. That's my assessment. And I can say it because it's too obvious. This war is kind of controlled. You can't hit over there. I'm not going to give you over there. So you can't reach those points. Don't hit the Russian territory. The other guys are not hitting this, are not hitting that. What is this? It's like you go in a fight. It's all war. It's not all war. This is not how all war looks. Thank you very much. And it's not that I want a whole war, but I don't like when they say it, and it's not. They talk about this, how do you call it, nuclear power plant in Zaporozhye. They talk about it. Okay, now that these guys have it, what do you want? They want to have inspections and what is this? Get out of here. Take it back if you can. And in the meantime, you're going to create a big problem because probably going to hit some reactors over there. And then you're going to blame it on the Russians because we hit it with our rockets. Psst. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.